Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Ohio State QB Justin Fields will get another chance to impress NFL teams, including the one planning to draft a quarterback with the 3rd overall pick. Fields will have a second pro day workout on April 14th. Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan and GM John Lynch are expected to be there. They missed Fields' first pro day to watch Alabama QB Mac Jones. Speaking of quarterbacks, the Cowboys might have theirs back sooner than expected. Dak Prescott was seen throwing on the field in a video posted online and should be a full go for training camp. Prescott had season-ending surgery on his right ankle in October. Some free agents finding homes Wednesday. The Eagles agreed to terms with running back Jordan Howard and former Vikings starting linebacker Eric Wilson. The Panthers are adding veteran corner A.J. Bouye, and the Bills signed offensive lineman Forrest Lamp. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Lowe's Spring Fest is here. We've got $10 off gallon cans or $40 off 5-gallon pails on select interior and exterior paints, stains, and coatings. And appliance special values plus free local delivery on appliances $3.96 or more, in-store and online. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility. Offers valid through 4/14. Actual paint sizes are 116 to 640 fluid ounces. Exclusions apply. See Lowe's.com/rebates for rebate terms and conditions. For appliances, restrictions and additional fees may apply. See Lowe's.com or store for details. U.S. only.
What's in store right now at your local Staples?
Your one-stop shop for shipping solutions.
Staples has everything your business needs to ship, like packing materials, mailers, and UPS shipping services.
And right now, get 50% back in rewards on shipping supplies, like boxes, mailers, and bubble wrap. Plus, get 20% off UPS Express shipping services at Staples.
No matter what you need to ship with Staples and save.
In-store only, ends 4/10/21, excludes envelopes, postage stamps, labels, and office tapes while supplies last.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
It's another beautiful day.
It is. There's a breeze outside.
Yes, and that's going to be with us through into the weekend.
Yeah, that's what I understand, through the end of the weekend. So, enjoy.
I guess we get the breeze and some earthquakes.
Yeah, the ground moved a little bit.
Well, we live in the Imperial Valley. We're used to it.
Yeah.
And, for the most part, you feel the 3.7, but you don't feel anything till it's a 5.0, right?
That's kind of where it all starts, they say. At least those that are, longtime residents of Imperial County.
Yeah.
They don't even flinch before that.
Not hardly. Anyway, and we're coming up on an anniversary of the 7.2 earthquake, aren't we?
Well,
I think on the wall there in the newsroom, you should have a...
it was on Easter Sunday.
We know it was Easter Sunday, but that date moves every year. But anyway, we know the 7.2. Now that... that you felt. Oh,
just a little bit.
Yes. Anyway, we'll double check on that and let you know. But we know it was Easter Sunday, so it
just dawned on me. This list here, that earthquake, happened after this list was printed.
Okay.
That's why we're not finding it.
Well,
there's plenty of them up there.
Yes.
Take your pick.
And like I said, a 3.7, yawn.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for birthdays?
Steady nerves.
Okay, let's start off with the big shots. Comedian Shecky Green is 95. He may be the last of the old-time stand-up comics.
Whatever that means.
Yeah. And original Mouseketeer Darlene Gillespie is 80. I thought Darlene was cuter than Annette.
Darlene.
Yes.
Hi, Darlene. Yeah, they always would introduce themselves at the beginning of the show.
Yes. Singer Peggy Lennon of the Lennon Sisters is 80. Actor Stuart Pankin is 75. Steve Howe of Yes is 74. Mel Schachter of Grand Funk Railroad is 70. Singer, actor John Schneider. He was in Dukes of Schneider. Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yes, he's 61. Izzy Stradlin of Guns N' Roses, 59. Singer Julian Lennon, John's little boy, is 58. Actor Dean Norris, 58. Actor Robin Wright, used to be Robin Penn Wright, is 55. Actress Patricia Arquette, 53. Actor J.R. Bourne, 51. Actor Emma Caulfield is 48. Actor K.T. Sackhoff, 41. Actor Taylor Kitsch is 40. Actor Taron Noah Smith. He was on Home Improvement, hasn't done anything since. He's 37. Actress Sadie Calvano is 24. Local birthdays coming up.
Did you know that most adults with autism are unemployed, and a major hurdle is the lack of job opportunities? That's why Autism Speaks is teaming up with Lee Container, the J. Donald and Laurel Lee Family Foundation Fund, and Delivering Jobs to create a more inclusive workforce in the U.S. Are you an HR professional, community leader, or business owner? Join us in creating a workforce where people of all abilities can contribute and thrive. To learn more, visit autismspeaks.org/employment.
Let's celebrate our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Alan Lee, Nick Rodriguez Sr., Bethany Rubino, Michael Post, Carmelo Ruiz, Nick Verdugo, Mario Rodriguez, Cesar Garcia, E.J. Patton, Monica Hernandez, Andy Montiel, Dave Murray Sr., Doug Newland, Jack Terrazas, Juan Fernandez, Curie Pope, Rosario Santoya, Francisco Calderon, and Olga Salgado. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, and they're sharing the day because today is Draw a Picture of a Bird Day. Okay.
All right.
Get out your crayons.
We're getting to really stretch that for different weeks, huh?
Well, you know, you got to celebrate something. You remember drawing birds, just kind of a V in the sky?
I don't. I never drew birds.
Okay.
I will tell you that.
And
I shot birds, but I didn't draw them.
Okay. And today is also National Empanada Day.
Empanada.
Let's have one.
For sure.
Okay. Do you like the sweet or the savory?
A variety.
Okay.
A variety.
So we'll have a plate of empanadas today.
That sounds, yeah. One for you and one for that sounds good.
Okay. And we will also have news.
Promises. That's what I understand. Yes.
Yes.
Promise. News is coming up.
Right now, we've got a look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Brief. The president will speak from the Rose Garden shortly and is set to unveil 6 executive actions to curb gun violence. CBS's Stephen Portnoy.
The executive order is aimed at so-called ghost guns, kits sold to enthusiasts who, with the right know-how and equipment, can assemble their own firearms without serial numbers. Advocates say ghost guns shouldn't be sold without background checks.
A doctor, his wife, and 2 of their grandchildren were shot to death in a South Carolina home. Trent Ferris with the York County Sheriff's Office.
I've lived in Rock Hill my entire life, and Dr. Leslie was my doctor growing up. So that's how this is kind of a little hard on me.
And the number of Americans applying for unemployment is up to 744,000 claims this week, signaling employers are still cutting jobs.
A year ago, the shocking number topped 6 million. We have come a long way, but healing of the economy and the job market remain works in progress, but better times are ahead.
Bankrate's Mark Hamrick, CBS News Brief. I'm Stacey Lynn.
It's time to have your air conditioner serviced so you're ready for the summer. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your York dealer, today for their spring AC tune-up special. It's only $68. That's right, for a limited time only. It's only $68 to get your AC ready for the hot summer days. Lock Air Conditioning installs quality York equipment and services all makes and models. Call the experts at 760-93-LOCKE and make your appointment today. Call 760-93-LOCKE. Lock. The only name in air conditioning. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Even as the vaccine rollout picks up steam and we move closer to the state reopening for business, doctors are concerned about these new variants that threaten to slow or stall the pandemic battle. Dr. Sherry Belevsky with Healthy Davis Together says there are implications after the South African COVID variant was found in Yolo County.
We know that it's associated with a 50% increase of transmission. So it's much more infectious or contagious from one person to the next.
This news coming as more cases of the aggressive UK variant are being reported around the country. LA County out with a report on the Tiger Woods SUV crash in February. Black box data showing Woods never hit the brakes.
It is speculated and believed that Tiger Woods inadvertently hit the accelerator instead of the brake pedal, causing that 99% rating on the accelerator pedal.
Sheriff's Captain James Powers saying the van was traveling at speeds up to 87 miles an hour in a zone that has a 45-mile-per-hour speed limit, but says there were no signs Wood was impaired or distracted. Warm, dry across the state today. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. Give Lock a call for that preseason air conditioner checkup.
We could all use a little extra hope. CalHope offers free tips and tools to help manage COVID-19 stress and anxiety. Call our warm line at 1-833-317-4673 to talk with someone who can help. Hope lives in California, in our businesses, schools, and homes, in our people, and in our shared hope for the future, one where we can all safely come together again. Visit calhope.org or call 1-833-317-4673. Hope lives here.
This cybersecurity tip is brought to you by the Capital One Venture Card. You've been ignoring that pop-up for weeks. Your computer says it needs to update, but you keep putting it off. Here's the reality. Updates exist because they help fix security flaws in older software. So get that update over with already and keep your computer from getting a virus. Brought to you by the Capital One Venture Card. Earn unlimited double miles per dollar on every purchase, everywhere. What's in your wallet?
It's page one of the local news, page one of the service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
A small swarm of earthquakes rocked the Imperial Valley Wednesday night into Thursday. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, a number of small earthquakes were recorded with an epicenter about 4 miles southwest of Hopeville. The strongest shaker was reported just before 9 p.m. Wednesday and was at a magnitude 3.7. A 3.4 trembler was recorded at just before 8:30 and a 3.0 shaker at just after 7 p.m. A number of much smaller earthquakes were also reported. No injuries, however, but residents say the magnitude 3.7 seemed to roll for a long time. Well, here is the latest COVID-19 update. Here with more
latest
news.
COVID-19 update. Numbers were released by the County Public Health Department. According to the latest numbers, active cases of COVID-19 in Imperial County are at 152 as compared to 154 cases on Tuesday. There are 8 COVID-19 patients hospitalized in Imperial County, 3 more than what was reported on Tuesday. There are 5 COVID-19 patients in intensive care, 3 more than were previously reported.
KXO News Time, 7:41.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires sold at Quick Lane, guaranteed. Just ask your Quick Lane service advisor. Now we're talking the best brands available: Michelin, Continental, Pirelli, Dunlap, Kelly, Bridgestone, and more. And we're talking the best price. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 in Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro.
Continuing with more local news, Mylar balloons cause power outages. The Imperial Irrigation District says the problem is costly. They are reminding the public, once again, do not release these balloons outdoors. 876 IID customers in Coachella Valley were without power for about 45 minutes after Mylar balloons came in contact with power lines. The IID says the metallic coating on Mylar balloons conducts electricity and can cause a short circuit or power surge when in contact with power lines. The district says this can lead to large-scale power outages, melting of electrical wires, and fires leading to possible injuries and property damage. In addition, outages caused by balloons can result in significant inconveniences for residents and businesses. The IID strongly suggests the balloons are never released outdoors. Keep Mylar balloons away from power lines. Use balloon weights. Never use metallic ribbons with metallic balloons, and always deflate metallic balloons and dispose of them properly when no longer in use. Well, a House Minority Leader wants a briefing. Here's more on that story.
Classified briefing requested. Kevin McCarthy wants the briefing from the FBI and CIA. The request was prompted by the recent report of the arrest of the two Yemeni men near Kxo. The men were arrested about a month apart and both appear on the U.S. Terror Watch list and the U.S. No-Fly list. McCarthy, a Republican from California, congratulated the U.S. Border Patrol for their vigilance in making the arrests. Now McCarthy wants to know how bad the problem is. He wants the classified briefing to include himself, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Senate Majority Leader Charles Schumer, and Vice President Kamala Harris. A Customs and Border Protection official says, while encounters of known and suspected terrorists at our borders are very uncommon, they underscore the importance of the critical work their agents carry out on a daily basis to vet all individuals encountered at our borders.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. You will find them in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
If you think figuring out your taxes last year was confusing,
man, come on.
Wait until this year. To help you figure it out, Kxo AM 1230 and the CBS Radio Network presents Tax Tips 2021. Listen throughout the day for these timely tips to help you get your taxes done. Brought to you by Hacienda Snack Bar and Catering in Brawley, and by H&R Block with offices throughout the valley.
Page 2 of the Local News and in-depth weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Continuing with more local news, the county posthumously awards the Medal of Merit. Here's more on that story.
The late Kevin Kelly honored. County posthumously awards the Medal of Merit. It was presented by the County Board of Supervisors on Tuesday. Kelly's parents and family were at the Board of Supervisors meeting to accept the award. The Medal of Merit is the highest award presented by the County Board of Supervisors. An advocate of the Imperial Valley throughout his professional career, Kelly served as general manager of the Imperial Irrigation District for 8 years, guiding the district in protecting the Imperial Valley water rights, bringing attention to the Salton Sea, and continuously striving to make the Imperial County a better place for all. Prior to be named IID General Manager in 2011, Kelly's career included working for the for the El Centro Chamber of Commerce, co-founding Valley Grower magazine, serving as opinion page editor of the Imperial Valley Press. District 4 County Supervisor Ryan Kelly, Kevin's brother, said the Kelly family was honored to accept the medal and recognition on behalf of their departed son, father, brother. He said Kevin would enjoy the ceremony and take the opportunity to acknowledge all the people in his life that made an impact on him. The supervisor said, "Our family thanks the Board of Supervisors and the County of Imperial for the honor, and we know Kevin is enjoying it as well. Chairman of the Board Supervisors, Mike Kelly, said Kevin Kelly's death is an enormous loss to our community. He said his contributions and insight helped shape the IAD and the Imperial Valley, and his legacy will live on for years.
In other local news, a woman's life was saved. It happened Tuesday morning. San Diego Sector Border Patrol agent was driving eastbound on Interstate 8 and observed a woman standing on the rails of the Pine Valley Bridge near the westbound traffic lanes. The agent quickly turned around and was joined by an off-duty firefighter. The agent and the firefighter were able to physically remove the woman from the edge of the bridge and secured her for her safety. California Highway Patrol was called. The woman was transferred to the CHP for care and assistance. San Diego area Border Patrol officials said a tragedy was avoided thanks to the efforts of the two heroes. And El Centro's Aquatic Center is recognized for excellence. Here's more on that story.
Award of Excellence in Faculty Design, the El Centro Aquatic Center is recognized. The ceremony was Wednesday morning. The city of El Centro was recognized through the California Parks and Recreation Society for the excellence in design of the El Centro Aquatic Center. Rebecca Korfman, Aquatic Center Supervisor, said the CPRS awards programs is the highest recognition our city of El Centro can receive. The award recognizes excellence in design of completed aquatic recreation and or cultural facilities intended for public use throughout the state of California. Community Service Director Adriana Nava attributed the award of excellence not only to the hardworking design and engineering team, but also to the entire community who participated in the design of the El Centro Aquatic Center and made it an award-winning facility.
And finally, in football action tonight, it'll be Brawley at Coronado at 6 p.m. That's high school football. Southwest at Central. That's the city championship. It has been canceled. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says above normal temperatures will persist in the Imperial and Yuma valleys as we remain under the influence of high pressure with high temperatures in the low to mid-90s across the area. Afternoon breezy conditions are expected each day, but today expected to be the windiest with gusts upward of 20 to 30 miles an hour possible. Dry, tranquil conditions are expected to persist with no chances of rain in the forecast. Our high yesterday, 97, 58 the low. Sunny today with a high near 97. West-northwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 64. West wind 20 to 25 miles an hour, gusting as high as 35 miles an hour. Those winds will decrease to 10 to 15 miles an hour after midnight. Friday, sunny with a high near 95. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north in the afternoon. Saturday, sunny with a high near 96, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Mostly sunny on Sunday with a high near 94, west-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then turning out of the south Sunday afternoon. 81 degrees, 21% relative humidity, wind out of the southwest 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 35 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. You can see David, you can see Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Now through April 14th. Join Planet Fitness for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Tired of home workouts falling flat? 1 and 2 and whoa. Make your workout a win with tons of equipment in our clean and spacious clubs. And use the crowd meter in our app for the best time to visit. Join in club or at planetfitness.com for $1 down. Deal ends April 14th.
Join our Yuma location for $1 down. Offer ends Wednesday, April 14th.
Planet Fitness locations are independently owned and operated. See club for details.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. The Masters, and we've got coverage of the Masters updates throughout the day. As consistent as Augusta National is from year to year, the one variable that exists for any outdoor event is the weather, and the weather could be a problem. There's a 15% chance of precipitation today, and winds about 11 miles an hour. Those conditions, accompanied by overcast skies, may not last, though, as Friday brings a chance of scattered thunderstorms, with the likelihood of rain increasing through the day into the weekend. Major League Baseball, the Braves nipped the Nationals 7-6 in Game 1 of a doubleheader, and the Braves shut out the Nationals 2-0 in the nightcap. In other baseball action, the Reds beat up on the Pirates 11-2. Indians topped the Royals 4-2. Twins over the Tigers 3-2. It was the Phillies 8, the Mets 2. Mariners mauled the White Sox 8-4. Cardinals, well, the Cardinals rolled. They beat the Marlins 7-0. Orioles topped the Yankees 4-3 in 11 innings. The Rockies shut out the Diamondbacks 8-0. And it went 10 innings before the Giants walked away with a 3-2 win over the Padres.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is open and ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer services, visit pmhd.org today.
And Tiger Woods' February crash caused by excessive speed, according to the LA County Sheriff's Office. Woods was traveling 84 to 87 miles an hour on a downhill stretch of road where the speed limit is 45 miles an hour, and then he lost control. Well, Gene mentioned we've got high school football tonight. Brawley and Coronado will tee it up in San Diego. Tomorrow night, Imperial at Calexico, Palo Verde at Vincent, and Holtville at Mountain Empire. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. You can log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
It's okay if you're wondering, is the COVID-19 vaccine safe for people like me? And when you're ready, here's your answer. It was tested by adult volunteers of different ages, races, genders, ethnicities, and health conditions. Tens of thousands of people, a group as diverse as California itself. And thanks to them, we know the vaccine is safe. Let's get you there. Let's get to immunity. Learn more at vaccinateall58.com or call 833-422-4255. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
It's time for financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security. Locally owned and operated, Southwest Security protects you and your property. They also offer live scan fingerprinting to the public. What's shaking on Wall Street? Claims for unemployment benefits recently fell to a pandemic low era low, but they rose again last week. Yeah, another 744,000 American workers filed first-time claims for unemployment benefits on a seasonally adjusted level. There is some good news. Conditions are much better than they were a year ago when more than 6 million workers filed for unemployment assistance. And Best Buy has a plan. Yeah, they're going to hold on to shoppers in the crowded electronics market. Best Buy said yesterday that they are going to be offering a $199.99 annual membership program with free device installations, a concierge service for tech support, and other perks. The program, Best Buy Beta, will be available about 60 Best Buy stores in 6 states by the end of this month. Right now, the market's mixed. Dow Jones Industrial's off 38 points. The S&P 500 up 9. The NASDAQ up 100. Gold up $16.80 an ounce. And oil is off 50 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 97. West-northwest wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, increasing this afternoon to 15 to 20 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 64. West wind 20 to 25 miles an hour, gusting up to 35 miles an hour at times. Winds will decrease after midnight. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high near 95, west wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then turning out of the north tomorrow afternoon. Right now, downtown 81 degrees, 20% relative humidity, wind out of the southwest 20 miles an hour, gusting up to 35 miles an hour at times. And a reminder, Evan Hughes closed from Highway 111 to Cooley Road till 3 o'clock this afternoon. Financial news and the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes. That's at Southwest Postal, corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. President Biden is ready to announce plans to tackle gun violence with 6 different executive actions. Correspondent Weijia Jiang is at the White House.
Among the actions President Biden is taking to address gun violence, an order to review federal policy on so-called ghost guns, self-assembled weapons that require no serial numbers. Another would review the use of stabilizing braces on pistols, which turns them into short-barreled rifles. The president will also ask the Justice Department to draft model legislation to implement red flag laws at the state level to prevent people facing mental health issues from accessing firearms.
Mr. Biden is scheduled to speak about it this hour. A former NFL pro reportedly used a .45 caliber pistol to kill a prominent doctor, his wife, their 2 grandchildren, and another person in Rock Hill, South Carolina. York County Sheriff's spokesman Trent Ferris.
This is a very tragic situation, and the family does ask that you respect their privacy during this time.
The Associated Press says the suspect, Philip Adams, who played with the Seahawks, 49ers, Raiders, and Jets, also killed himself. He had reportedly been treated by Dr. Robert Leslie, who founded a local medical center. Texas Governor Greg Abbott says state officials have received tips that child migrants are being abused and neglected at the Freeman Coliseum in San Antonio.
The Biden administration must immediately
shut down this facility.
Abbott says complaints to state agencies include allegations of sex assault and children not being given enough to eat. The more contagious COVID variant, first identified in the UK, now accounts for the majority of new cases in the U.S. CBS's Dr. David Aga says it's one reason the number of infections is holding firm at about 64,000 a day.
The problem is we're seeing large numbers of cases. And remember, this virus doesn't just cause hospitalization and death. It causes problems in anybody who gets it. So we're really worried about the virus. Even in young individuals who are mildly symptomatic, they can have long-lasting effects.
Jobless claims are rising again. Bankrate's Mark Hamrick.
Some employers continue to struggle. The Labor Department reports new seasonally adjusted unemployment claims came in at 744,000, up 16,000 from the upwardly revised level the week before.
In Augusta. Jack Nicklaus, Gary Player, and Phil Mickelson, all there to honor Lee Elder, the first black man to take part in a Masters back in 1975. Defending champ Dustin Johnson teed off about a half an hour ago. Down 25. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home with our team of reporters around the country, and we give you the coverage you can trust.
Confession time. I almost feel guilty about how much I just saved at Kohl's. Almost. The epic deals are so good, you'll feel like you're getting away with something. Like spring tees for less than $10. Sandals that me and my family will wear all season for $29.99 and under. And bedding is 40 to 60% off. I even got Kohl's Cash, so I'm totally going back for those sunglasses I saw. You can't have fun in the sun without gray shades, am I right? Select styles ends April 11th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details. If you're a first-time buyer, finding your first real home can feel like this.
Hot property. Not going to last long. Multiple offers. 30-year fixed. We need earnest
But
money.
a realtor has the expertise to strip away all the noise and focus on what really matters to you.
You're going to love this place. Great neighborhood. School is walkable. It even has a huge yard so Henry can practice his penalty kicks.
Finding the right place starts with you and a realtor with the expertise to make sure your voice is the only voice that matters. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
Princess Diana's old bicycle is going up for auction.
The blue Raleigh Traveller was a familiar sight in London as the young Diana Spencer continued to cycle to her daycare center job even after her engagement, triggering tabloid horror.
It was dubbed the shame bike because it was thought to be shameful for a princess to use it around London.
Auctioneer Mark Ellen can't say if it still works.
Well, it looks it, but it seems sacrilege to actually sit on it.
He can say it fetched $14,000 the last time it was sold about 5 years ago. Could bring in double that now. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
The Spanish government has stepped in to stop the sale of a 17th century oil painting. Officials suspect it's a lost masterpiece by Caravaggio. An auction catalog attributes Coronation with Thorns to the entourage of Spanish artist Jose de Rivera. The minimum opening bid is listed at the equivalent of $1,800. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Yeah, for some reason or another, you sound a little